Okay, I think we are good. Restore our game. Israel. Oh, nice. Very cool. What's the weather like in Israel right now? Okay, so this is where we left off. We were talking to this creepy dude right here.
I'm not sure what else to say.
We pretty much exhausted all of our options, but there was this cage at the end, and he told us we can look in here. Hot as hell. You know, it was really hot here in California, which is awkward for our town, for about, I don't know, 3-4 days. It was like in the upper 80s, which for us is really hot, especially because we don't have air conditioning. But now it's nice and cool again. It's like low 70s, upper 60s, and it's only the start of summer. Oof, it's going to be a hot year, 6 o'clock. Let's see. John and company were like, oh no, weather. I know, it's awful. We can't handle rain, we can't handle cold, we can't handle hot. We're pansies. You pay a lot of money to live in California, so when you have weather, we all start getting excited, like, what's going on? This isn't right. Let's see, did you play this game before? No, this is my first playthrough of the game. Okay, I've played the first one, the remake of it. And my dad had the third game, and I watched him play the third one a little bit, but I never played it myself. So I feel like...
These animals are filthy. Hungry, too.
We should be able to do something
I'd like to
here.
put Dorn in one of these cages and
Like
leave him there.
Like maybe give him this sausage. Oops. But the game doesn't seem to let us. You know whatever's in there wants a sausage.
These animals are...
We obviously don't want to open this. Your dad seems cool. My dad, he was the biggest puzzle gamer way back in the day. He used to play King's Quest. Actually, that was my first PC game, was King's Quest 5. We had to load it off of floppy disks, and it was painful. I mean, at the time, I didn't know any better, but imagine in this game, when you go to another scene, it would take about 10 to 20 seconds to load every single time you transition scenes. So like this right here, that'd be about 10 to 20 seconds, depending on the scene. And as you walk through the game, I think it was probably like, I don't know, 8 discs or something like that. So every hour or so, you'd probably have to switch discs, which just takes even more time. It was painful. I don't miss floppy disks. But yeah, we played that. We played Myst. I saw him play a game similar to this called Phantasmagoria, and that's like one of my favorite old school point and click games. Let's see, can I help or no backseating or whatsoever? Only like when I'm like super stuck, if I feel like I've tried everything and I'm about to resort to the handy dandy walkthrough, because I don't want the stream to come to a screeching halt like it kind of did yesterday. Yeah, I'll definitely ask if there's something you know about. But man, I really feel like I should do something here. Maybe I need another item.
These animals...
Is there some places I can click on? But yeah, it's not feeding him. The museum part was awful. So there's been 3 puzzles in this game that were beyond frustrating. There was the museum, there was the stupid cuckoo clock, and what was the third one? That flower. The flower that we just had to like dump in the water. Why? Like, there was no real explanation, nothing that really hinted that you should do that. They have a term online, they call it moon logic, when a puzzle makes like 0 sense.
If I ever solve this case, I'll sick Liba on this guy. If I ever solve...
Okay, so I don't think we can click on any other of these cages, so let's continue out. Okay, so I know we're supposed to go on the hunting trip. Let's see. And the puzzle, you need the walkie-talkie. Oh, you mean the, whatchamacallit? There's one where we had to use the tape recorder? That was tricky. I don't remember a walkie-talkie yet.
I don't need to go back to the Yuba's place right now.
I love it that the game's telling me don't waste your time going back there now.
No point in going back in there at the moment. Just thinking about Von Glau's place gives me a hangover. I'll see him this afternoon. I don't need to do anything else at the lab.
Apparently he got pretty drunk. Let's see. You did use the walkie-talkie when you used the tape to tell... Oh, that one. That's right. I remember that. That was kind of tricky. We actually figured that one out, though. I don't think we looked that one up.
I don't want to talk to Liba.
I think chat helped me
Besides,
with
he's
that one.
probably out looking for the Friendly Wanderer Club.
Okay, we can go here. So before we go to the hunting club, let's just check with our attorney. Just because he's so close. We were using our PhD brains. I think you're the only PhD, really, Liz. That's your specialty. We're just like understudies.
Gabriel, come in.
I wonder if that's the same actress that played the other girl at the guy's house that we were making out with. It's hard to tell when they're made up of like 40 pixels.
I don't have anything else to say right now.
Okay, so we don't have anything to do with that. Does he want a sausage?
I'm not sure why I'd want to show him that.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah.
Alright, let's book it over to the hunting club. I'm pretty sure we don't have any reason to go to any more stores. And then there's this area right here, which it's just for sightseeing. I don't think you ever get anything out of it. Look at that creepy thing at the top right. What the hell is that? That a person? Let's see, most FMV point and click are trash. This one is actually really good. I like the story and how realistic this game is. Let's see, good old Gabriel just randomly offering a sausage to his lawyer. That's kind of like something that I think it's Tajay always reminds me of. Remember when I tried to give that baby wine? I don't remember why, in Unavowed, to solve a puzzle. So yeah, you can look at these things, but there's nothing else. I was kind of hoping something creepy would happen or something unique. Never seen it. Let's see, how old are you? I am 37. But wait, when I click on this again, look at the top right. There's some weird creepy figure in the background. Right there at the very top right. The hell is that? There's not really enough pixels to make it out, but it kind of looks like a monster. Let's see. A ghost. There we go. You were trying to figure out how to use the wine bottle and used everything on everything. That's right. I was like, how did we get to that conclusion? Can I use wine on baby? Well, I mean, if the baby was causing a ruckus, the wine would put him right to sleep. Don't give your babies wine. Life advice from John Cadia. It's weird, there's no music here. I kind of miss it. And this fountain, we never did anything with the fountain. Just decoration. Oh, do we have any letters? I don't think we've written anything new, no. So, 6 o'clock, were you in the stream yesterday, or how did you find the channel?
I'm not in the mood to communicate with the dead today.
What? I'm not in the mood to communicate with the dead today?
I'm not in the mood to communicate with the dead today.
What the hell does that mean? Let's see, what did you even end up doing with that wine bottle? I think it involved Mondana somehow. Did she go into the bottle or something? Yes, that's right, Relentless. We were trying to trick... There was like this weird ice robot thing that we were trying to get past, and we had to... I think we tossed the bottle behind her, and then Mondana went into the bottle and like surprised her. And when she came out of the bottle, she was totally drunk. Let's see, I just searched sometimes this game on Twitch. Oh, how funny. Have you played through this game multiple times? 6 o'clock? Alright. So there's nobody in here to chat with.
And I thought Germans only drank beer.
We probably can't go down here anymore.
I don't think I'm gonna get down there again. It just leads...
Yes, Unavowed was a blast. Actually, not the next game, because I like to switch it up, the game types that we played, but when we do another point and click, we're probably going to play that Blackwell Legacy, which is the same guys that created Unavowed. So it'll probably have the same good writing and characters and stuff. Oh, you're 33. Oh, that's awesome. So you were... Gosh, I think this game came out in like 96, so I would have been 14, so yeah, you were like would that be 10 or something around the time this game came out. You could have played this when it first came out. It might have been a little too adult for you at that time, but I mean, 14 isn't adult either. I shouldn't have been playing this. Although, this game really isn't that bad, to be honest. There really hasn't been much violence or blood. Phantasmagoria was a lot worse. Okay, there's got to be something in here we're missing. Let's see, from Los Angeles. No, I'm a little north of Los Angeles. I'm in California, though. Exotic Animal Kennel. Alright, what is the deal with this? This is the only one that has straw. Oh, there we go. Why did it let me click on it that time? Interesting. Straw. California is really nice. It's generally it's very expensive to live here. Tiger. Put your hand in there, Gabriel. You'll lose it. Oh, that reminded me. Oh, now we can see him. When I was watching the video of the stream, I uploaded it to YouTube, the music seemed a little bit loud. So I think I'm going to try toning down the music volume just a wee bit. It was a little overpowering at times. That's a big kitty. Yes. This is straw. Interesting. Let's see. I would eat Mexican food all day. Here we don't have it. Oh, that's awful. Mexican food is so good. And yeah, we have a crap ton in California. We pretty much have everything food-wise in California. We've got Thai food, Japanese food, like sushi and whatnot, Mexican food everywhere. Let's see if we can give him that sausage. There we go. You're giving me food jealousy, John. I'm sorry. I love food. I wish we had a ramen shop closer to my house. The closest ramen shop is about half an hour away. Do it. Give him the sausage. Don't put your hand there. Is this guy like not watching us do this? Take this weird white sausage. Well, that shut him up, didn't it?
I think I'll leave the cat alone.
Okay, so what did that accomplish besides feeding the poor animal? Is there anything else we need to do? Can we record the lion? Could we take more straw? See, now he's going to be our friend. He's going to let us take the straw. Oh, there's something there, like a key. I couldn't hardly see it. It's like a needle in a haystack. Sweet. So, you say the local food is great. Problem is you can't find a decent cheeseburger. So is it mostly like, I guess, traditional cuisine? Not really a lot of what you would consider foreign food where you're at? Okay, so what did we actually just get? Wolf tags. Oh, I bet these are the two wolves that escaped from the zoo. Like, 20 hours ago. Yeah, that was very weirdly anticlimactic.
Hilda and Possible's tags. So much for the killer zoo wolves theory.
So the zoo wolves were in here at one point. So did the hunting club pay for them and then kill them? Let's see, did the tiger eat the wolves? I think that just means that the wolves were at one point in that cage, if I had to guess, they were sold off to somebody, or maybe sold off to the hunting club, which then probably hunted them and killed them.
I'm not sure what else to say.
How about you show them these?
The sleazebag lost them. I'm not about to give them back.
Hmm. Alright, so... Crap. What do we do with these? The zoo's closed, but we can try. Or, he said he had no reason to go there. This was the zoo down here, I think.
No point in going back in there at the moment.
Okay. Ooh, this is the sheriff, or whatever it is, the police.
I don't want to talk to Liba. Besides,
No.
he's probably out looking for the Friendly Wanderer Club.
Let's see, hummus, falafel, and shawarma. I had shawarma for my first time at an airport. Gosh, what was this, like 2 weeks ago? Relentless? Remember when I did my Florida trip maybe 3 weeks ago? And it was good. I mean, airport food, it was nothing fantastic, but for never having shawarma, I enjoyed it. So I bet shawarma there is like amazing. Alright, so let's, maybe we can show these tags to our attorney? I don't know why we would, but couldn't hurt. Airport food is crazy expensive. Luckily, I was on travel, so I wasn't paying for it.
Gabriel, come in.
Hey, Harry.
That's the best kind of food. Free food. Man, the coffee that I got there actually was a tea. I got like a green tea latte. It was like $7 or something. It's ridiculous.
I don't have anything else to say.
I'm not sure what.
Okay. So now that we have these tags, I suppose we're just going to the hunting club. Because there's really nowhere else to go. I wish I could fast travel in this scene. This is the only scene you have to like slowly walk through. It was cool the first time. But now that there's like nothing here we need to interact with, they should just let us like fast forward. Instead we just get to watch him casually stroll. Let's see, you can point mouse far up to the right. Oh, you can fast travel. What? Okay, I'm going to try that out next time. At the top right or top left. That's good to know. Next time, for sure. There we go. We just had to get those tags.
Good. There you are. Ready to go?
I suppose, I don't really have any stuff. Von Agnes said you had guns at the lodge.
Oh, we'll fix you up. Never fear. Gentlemen, let's go.
And then there's that second guy. He wants to kill us. That last guy, the zookeeper, or the doctor at the zoo, he kind of looks like he was wearing like a bathrobe. I know it's a trench coat, but he didn't have it zipped up or anything, just looked too loose.
Henneman, Price.
Very
You
uncomfortably
two sleep in
sexual.
Price's room. Gabriel will take Henneman's for now. Herrgott Sakra.
Yeah, Baron.
Ooh, he's not happy about that. We just got a free room upgrade.
Your room is the last door on the left upstairs. Today, we relax. Tomorrow, we hunt.
Great. Can't wait.
Do you think Gabriel's ever been hunting before? Okay, I'm feeling less safe, and Sierra games are some of the only puzzle games you can die in. There's not a very many that you can, but Sierra games usually you can die, so I'm going to go ahead and save it. Okay, what do we got here? A whole lot of nothing.
There's nothing in here.
Did we put anything in there? Why would they let us open that? I know the excitement in his voice. He is stoked to go hunting. Oh boy. We might have to put something in there later. I'll be right back. See you in a bit, 6 o'clock.
I could use a shower, but I want to look around first. I'll never be able to sleep in this place, not without a barricade on the door.
Is that a pillow? That looks like a full body pillow. Let's see, I wouldn't be excited either because I've seen too many horror movies. Seriously, when you go out to a cabin, nothing but bad things can happen. Ooh, nice window. It's huge. Starting to feel uneasy about this game.
There's a ledge under the windows. Too bad it's not a little wider. It's a ways down there, ain't it? I'd hate to get lost out there.
Okay, I think that's everything I can click on.
I'd hate to get lost. I'd hate to...
So there's a ledge, but it's not wide enough. Let's see, have you seen The House That Jack Built? It's the latest horror movie I watched that featured hunting, and boy, that movie was an experience. I've never even heard of it, The House That Jack Built. Is it foreign, or is it in English?
I could use a shower.
Okay, so he still wants to look around. What am I missing?
I'll never be able...
Can't seem to interact with the bed. There's nothing in... Oh, maybe there was something in here. It's English. It's by Lars von Trier. What did they direct?
There's nothing in here. There's no...
Maybe we have to put something down. We should keep our knife. Don't want to leave that. I'm not sure. Maybe there's something else at the window. I think Melancholia is one of his better known films. I actually saw that movie. That was one of the movies my wife really liked and showed it to me when we first started dating. That was a really sad movie. It was good though.
I'll never...
I'll have to tell her that there's a new horror movie by the guy that did that movie. That might get her excited to watch it. Okay, what are we missing here? There's a ledge. Any pixels I need to click on?
There's a it's a way. I'd hate to get...
Hey, look at that. Right above where it says down, it kind of looks like there's two eyes staring at me. Something from the woods. See, The House That Jack Built is about the titular Jack, who's a serial killer, but not your typical serial killer movie. Is he kind of like a Dexter, where he kills, but kind of for good?
I'd hate to get lost. I'd hate to...
And we can't look at the sides, so that seems to be everything here.
I'll never be able to... I could use a shower, but...
Maybe we can leave? Ah, okay. I was thinking we had to keep exploring the room. Oh, our best friend.
Hey,
What a douchebag. Yeah, you smirk at him, Gabriel. Let's see, Mario Kart 8 tournament online and John Cadia stream? What's the Mario Kart tournament? That sounds pretty cool. And hey, Linz, it's good to see you. Alright. We're finally past the painful chapter 8, Linz. Now we're making it. We're at the cabin where they're all going to go hunting, where nothing good can come from this. We are probably going to be the one hunted, if I had to guess. Okay, so this is someone else's room. Of course, we should snoop. Let's see, it's hard to describe. It's more of a deep dive into Jack's mind and how he developed as a serial killer. Oh, creepy. My favorite scene was when he murdered a lady and then complained about how women are always victims and men always get blamed for everything. Like, dude, you just murdered her. What kind of logic is that? Okay, what kind of hunting gear is this? Looks like bondage tie. Like nylon rope? And a whip? What's going on here, guys? I'm just gonna take that. No one's gonna tie Gabriel down. What else can we steal? I mean, borrow. Wait, did he actually get anything, or is he just ruffling through it? And the movie has a really weird vibe, and it's sort of artistic, but in a weird way. It's a trip, but an interesting one at that. So you were happy you watched it by the end? I do like weird movies. As long as I feel like you did something at the end, like you watched something that was interesting, and you didn't feel like it was a total waste of your time. Okay, I think that's all we can do here. Yeah, I never actually finished Mario Kart 8, Linz. I think I did the 50cc and most of the 100cc, but not much else. I got farther in the Wii U version. The Switch version was basically the same thing with some more characters and stuff, but yeah, I haven't done a whole lot in it. Man, he's scoping the place out, isn't he? Let's see, it was weird and made me uncomfortable at times, but I did enjoy it. It's good at what it tries to do. That's good. That's actually my least favorite kind of movie, is a movie that is just boring. Like, it's not great, not bad, it's just mediocre. Those are the movies that feel like they're a waste of time. If a movie, like, is really, really bad, sometimes it's still worth your time because it's so bad it's funny, you know?
I'm pretty sure Herr Price is in there, and I don't want to know what he's doing.
Hey, we could check everyone's window. These are all like identical looking rooms, even the same furniture. What do we see?
More woods than you can shake a stick at. That ledge runs along the entire face of the building.
I don't think there's anything here. Oh god, that bird's loud. Why is it so loud? And without spoiling anything, the house that Jack builds is an important element in the movie. Oh cool, but actually ends up surprising me. Calm down, birds. As soon as that camera changed, the birds just freaked the hell out. Okay, so that was the room across from ours. Just knock them all out. I haven't watched a good horror movie in a while. Oh god. Don't go in there, Gabriel. It's a trap.
Oh, sorry. I didn't know you were busy.
Mach nicht. I'm always up for company.
Okay.
All right.
So, amuse me, Herr Knight.
The camera changed. I must scream. Angry birds. Like Georgie. I wanted to search your room, but I guess I'll just talk to you while you're naked in the tub.
Tell me about the club.
From what I hear, you've already grilled the others about it. Really, it's so tedious.
All right, we can talk about something else. Can I assume you're a fan of the club philosophy?
Well, look at me. I love to eat and I love to drink. I own a butchery and a brewery, which means I love people who love to eat and drink. If I could make it the national religion, I would.
I like this guy.
Point taken.
He's got good values. So what did you miss, 6 o'clock? All that we've been doing since we got to the clubhouse is search the rooms. We found... Can we look at our inventory? We can't. We grabbed something from somebody's room. There was nothing in our room, and now we're talking to this dude in the tub. Let's see. I would like him more if he wasn't so naked. I agree. Very comfortable, isn't he? Grossberg.
Do you know what type of animal we'll be hunting tomorrow?
Deer, I suppose.
Oh, that's too bad. I mean, it's too bad we don't have something more interesting to hunt.
What do you mean?
Well, Grossberg's death's gonna make it difficult to get anything really challenging. Leopards, lions, things like that.
You enjoy sticking your neck out, don't you?
Do I?
If it were me, I wouldn't want to get on the wrong side of someone like Von Zell.
He's trying to pry for some information about those exotic animals. Check it out. Besides just having the tub, he's got this little end table with like all kinds of food and a beer there. Living the life. Let's see, Gabriel, stop squirming. He's so awkward. Okay, were you at the club's main contact with Grossberg?
Were you the club's main contact with Grossberg?
We're gonna get in trouble.
Buying and selling exotic animals isn't exactly legal in Germany. The others didn't want to know.
So this is the guy that did all the dealings. Interesting. What did Von Zeal have to do with Grossberg?
What does Baron von Zell have to do with Grossberg?
Nothing.
But he knew Grossberg. You asked him about Grossberg the other night at the club.
My, what big ears you have.
You gave von Zell Grossberg's name, why?
Because he asked me for it.
So somebody else wanted exotic animals. So who do you think is the Black Wolf? If I had to guess if it's somebody that we've met already, it's got to be that main guy with the dark hair. We've been to his house drinking and stuff. Guy's real friendly with us. I can't think of his name, but I'd have to imagine he's the Black Wolf. Okay, why did Von Zeal want Grossberg's name? Yes, our very overly sensual friend.
Do you know why von Zell wanted Grossberg's name?
He did not share his reasons with me.
Well, you must have thought something.
I assumed that since Von Zell was getting too big for his britches, and since he was no longer von Glauer's pet, that he had intentions of leaving and starting his own club.
And you didn't have a problem helping him go independent?
I would love to see him leave. And I'm not the only one.
That's one way to do it. Give him the information he needs so he can start his own club and get him the hell out. Why would your cooperation have anything to do with the money you owe Von Zell? Okay, now you're gonna get a little deep there, Gabriel. Let's see, I can't deal with Gabriel saying Grossberg like it's the English word gross. That's not how you say it. How do you pronounce it? Is it like gross?
Would your cooperation in giving out Grossberg's name have anything to do with the money you owe von Zell?
How do you know about the money? You've only been with the club a few days. Did the Baron say something?
What's a big secret? Von Zell is a banker, isn't he?
That's right, he is a banker, and I am a successful businessman.
There you go. And he offered to cut your debt in half for a small favor, I understand. It's not your fault Grossberg's dead.
Uh-oh. Oh, it means big. Like the word, like if I said gross, that's big, or is it gross would be big? Ooh. Now we're finding out about the Black Wolf some more.
Have you heard of the Black Wolf?
Nein, I don't know this.
Are you sure?
Maybe there are black wolves here, maybe not. I have never seen them, I have only heard them.
What do you mean you heard them?
These wolves in the woods, I'm glad I never saw them. They make such sounds. It makes your hair stand on end.
He doesn't seem like he is a werewolf the way he's talking. And Berg means mountain, I think. Oh, wow. Big Mountain. That's a pretty sweet name. More information.
Are you telling me you've heard wolves around here?
Yeah, of course. You should be sure you don't go out in the dark at night. These wolves, sometimes they sound very close by.
But Klingman told me wolves are extinct in Germany, except for maybe a few in the Alps. We're not close to the Alps, are we?
Yeah, the Herr Doctor is obviously mistaken. There are wolves in the woods. I've heard them myself many times.
Don't go outside.
I think you should excuse yourself now, Herr Knight. It's getting cold.
Oh, sure. No problem.
Awkward.
Close the door on the way out, please.
Sounds like a Jewish last name. Yeah, I would agree with that. Here. I didn't get to actually look in his room at all. Can I go back in there just to rifle through his shit?
I don't think Herr von Agner wants to see me right now.
Dang it. Okay, let's save it again, just in case. Oh, I got some bad news. The other day, actually, it's been kind of going on and off, but it's gotten worse. My mouse died. I had a Logitech, I think it's called like a G502. It was a wired mouse. It was nice. It felt like it fit my hand very well. But it started doing this thing where if I was browsing the internet or like in a file explorer, it would immediately start clicking back. Like if you went to the back and kept clicking it as fast as you can, because one of the buttons on the mice is actually like a shortcut to click back. But it was just constantly doing that all the time. I couldn't get it to stop, but if I unplugged it and plugged in my other mouse, this is my old mouse I used to use, this is a wireless mouse, it works fine. So it's, at first I thought, God, do I have like a virus or something weird? But no, it was just the mouse going batshit crazy. So put a support ticket in with Logitech, hopefully they can replace it, that'd be nice.
It's no use. I saw him lock it myself.
Oh, that was that dude. Yeah, it's a bummer. Luckily I have backup mice. I just hope the batteries don't die on this mouse. They seem to last a long time though. Yeah, I like that music.
What do you want, Knight?
Oh, the zoo guy.
Just scoping things out.
Really? Look all you want at the great wonders of this room, then leave. I'm trying to rest.
All right, I'll rifle through your shit.
I can't snoop around too much. Klingman's here.
Oh,
I can't snoop around. He's got a window, just like my room.
it's not a window. Those are antlers.
He's got a window, just like my room.
What? All right.
I wouldn't mind a chat, but Klingman needs a little attitude adjustment first.
How could we give him an attitude adjustment? How about we tie him down?
I could tie him up, but I'm not sure what that would accomplish.
Dang it. How about we show him these tags? For the zoo. The animals, right?
I'd love to show him the tags, but I need to get just a few more facts first.
Ah. It would make you feel better, probably. It would make me feel much better to tie him up. I'd feel safer.
I don't think showing that to Klingman would do any good.
Do we have anything Klingman should see? I don't think so. Here's your receipt, Klingman.
I don't think showing that.
No. Yeah, he kind of has like he's about to jump kind of look. Or he just like landed on the floor. I don't know how to describe that.
I can't snoop.
Okay, so we can't really do much of anything.
I wouldn't mind a chat.
Guess we just gotta go. All right, let's go this way. Last room, I think. Unless we go downstairs.
Enter.
Hey, you said that in English.
All settled there?
Uh-huh. Nice place.
Yes, it is. You should go for a walk. The woods are beautiful and you could get your bearings before tomorrow's hunt.
But the wolves.
Good idea.
Well, at least he's not trying to molest us right now. That's a good thing. You do not go in the woods with that dude. Actually, don't even fall asleep or drink with this guy.
Friedrich wouldn't appreciate me messing around in here.
I see, do you like fin metal? Is that like Finnish metal? I don't think I've ever heard fin metal. Don't exist around this guy.
Friedrich wouldn't appreciate me messing around in here.
Oh, come on,
Friedrich
Gabriel.
wouldn't.
We're just looking.
He's busy.
Okay, so nothing we can do in here, it looks like. Let's go outside. Oh, this guy. He's another drinker, always drinking. Well, the graphics in here look weird. It's like extra blurry or something. I don't know how to describe it.
I don't even want to know what Price uses this rope for.
Good looking rope. This guy, I don't think speaks the best English.
Hey, Henneman. Looks like we finally have a chance to talk.
Well, as long as my glass is full, you can ask me anything you like.
Or he just has a very strong accent. Ask him about the club.
Are you especially close to anyone at the club?
I am an alcoholic.
Oh, I drift on the fringes, Herr Knight. You, however, seem to have gone straight to the top.
Oh, I don't think so.
Don't be modest. Everyone can see you as a new golden boy. Why do you think Von Zell bothers to hate you?
Are you and Von Zell good friends?
No,
Jealous.
I was never good enough for Von Zell. No, I get along better with those who do not think so much of themselves.
Von Agner?
Yeah, Von Eigner's a good man. Dr. Klingman, too, I like. He comes by the Doneasel and drinks with me sometimes. Well, you could stop by sometime if you want. I don't like drinking alone.
Thanks. Maybe I will.
Yeah.
This guy seems pretty cool too. Everyone wants a piece of Gabriel. I mean, can you blame him? You just take one look at him, you know he's got some great weed.
You and Klingman make an unlikely pair. What do you find to talk about?
Herr Doctor likes to discuss the club philosophy. He's very enthusiastic, you know. That's what made him want to join in the first place.
You sponsored Klingman's membership.
Me? No, Von Zell.
Von Zell?
Oh.
He doesn't seem like the welcoming type.
Oh, that's what I thought, too. You know, when Von Zell brought Klingman in, I thought they must be very close. But the way Klingman asks questions, you'd think he hardly knew Von Zell. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. I mean, who can say why Von Zell does anything?
So why would he have brought him in? And just look at that magnificent hair. That's what really attracts the guys. Let's see. I like Children of Bodom and Amorphous Sentence, etc. I've never heard of those bands. I'll have to check them out. I don't know that I know any Finnish metal bands. I don't listen to a whole lot of metal. I used to listen to more.
Is there any reason you don't want a room with Price?
No, you may not have noticed, but the man is a rotting schwein. Why the Baron puts up with him, I will never know. I can tell you what he's doing right now up there in his room. He has shut himself in the bathroom, and he isn't taking a bath. I tell you, you can't turn your back on a man like that. No one is safe.
So what is he doing? Doesn't explain anything.
I thought Price was a hotshot lawyer.
Yeah, was 10 years ago. He's lucky he doesn't need the money now because he can't get work.
Why not?
He's too obvious with his nature, you know? Okay, so maybe other men are like this, you know, thinking only what's between their legs. Price, he has no respect for normal human decency. He flaunts his perversion.
Isn't that what the club's about? Getting in touch with one's instincts, being primal?
Yeah, okay, so it is. That's a question for the Baron, not for me. I only say what I see about Price.
I think Price is the one with real short hair, right? That guy seems a little too crazy. How are you doing, Fairweather? It's good to see you again. We're finally making some good progress in this game. Let's ask him about the lodge.
This is a nice hunting lodge. Do y'all come here often?
Oh, at least once a month altogether. Oh, we can come anytime we want by ourselves.
Do you have any other properties where y'all hunt?
Yeah, we have a lodge at Alfdorf, but we don't go there much. It is not so convenient as this one.
Alfdorf.
Where's Alfdor? Let's see, been so busy. I've been missing a lot of streams. So what's happened in this game so far? So if you haven't seen anything of this game, Fairweather, I'll give you the quick Cliff Notes version. But we are this guy on the right. We actually play two characters. That's Gabriel Knight. He's in Germany. He is from Louisiana in the United States, but in the first game, you find out that you have like a bunch of inheritance here in Germany and you actually own this castle. So in the beginning of this game, he's in Germany in this castle, and a bunch of villagers come to the castle and they're talking to him. They're like, hey, are you the Schattenjäger? Which is a term that means kind of like you hunt like supernatural stuff. And he's like, yeah, I am, because that's what his family was, apparently. So they're like, we need help. There's like a werewolf that's like attacking people in town. Well, you don't believe it, but we've been spending most of this game kind of researching what could have happened. We found out about some missing wolves from the zoo, and everything is tracing back to this weird hunting club. So we've kind of gotten in with this hunting club. They kind of trust us a little bit. Some of them do anyway. And so we're at their cabin, and we're just going to like rest the first day, and then we're going to go out hunting the next day. And this may have something to do with werewolves. We're not exactly sure, but all signs point to them having something to do with the missing people. Let's see. Gabriel's a local Ghostbuster. That's right. All right, let's ask him about the lodge. There's a bunch of guys here. Some are really friendly, and some absolutely hate us, and some are weirdly attracted to us. You'll see.
Is the club in Alfdorf close to a forest, too?
Oh, not close. In. It's in the Naturpark Schwäbisch-Frankreicher Wald.
Of course it is.
No, we haven't actually seen any weird creatures yet. We did. Actually, we're playing two characters. I mentioned also there's a woman named Grace who's kind of Gabriel's assistant, and she came to Germany to help, but they haven't actually seen each other in Germany yet because Gabriel went out of town to like investigate. She's been back at the castle doing research there and mailing Gabriel stuff back and forth. So half the game we haven't played is Grace. So we did see a tiger, that's true, and we've seen some weird people, but I wouldn't say anything creature-esque yet. We did have some dreams about wolves, and it looked like maybe a person turned into a wolf, which could be werewolf related, but it was just a dream sequence. So let's ask him about the black wolf. This is where we're getting to the nitty-gritty.
Have you ever heard of the Black Wolf?
Black Wolf? No.
That was really quick. No.
Thanks for the talk.
Yeah, auf Wiedersehen.
Oh yes, Ludwig II. So there was a lot of history stuff we had to do with Grace, and some of it was really frustrating yesterday. She had to go through like a bunch of museums and like search history about this guy named Ludwig who was like a really prominent guy back in the day, and apparently it seems like he might have become a werewolf, and it kind of drove him crazy. So we might find out more about that, maybe how it's related to these guys. Right now we're just kind of rifling through all their shit and stealing what we can. Is that a lantern? I'll take that. That's a baby lantern. Looks like a candle holder.
Nice closet.
Nice closet. All right, let's inspect that item. I'm not exactly sure what that was. Maybe it's some weird looking bong. Small lantern. Okay, never mind.
I have a feeling it can get pretty dark around here. I'd better be prepared.
But you need gas in there too. Hopefully it's full. And the hunting club guys are all about humans not being in touch with their instincts and wanting to become more animal-like, I guess. So they might be related to all this. Yeah, their philosophy of this hunting club is to get more in touch with your natural, I guess, primal instincts, if you would. See, nice closet. Isn't this more of a wardrobe? Yes, it is fair weather. Yeah, I think of a closet as being like a built into the house, you know? This is totally a wardrobe.
I wish someone would start a fire.
Why don't you start a fire?
I wish some.
I guess you can't. Okay. Is there anywhere else to go? I think that's it. It already looks like it's dark outside. Anything can be a closet if you believe. I guess so. Okay, good. It's still light outside. They were telling us there's wolves at night, so you don't want to go out in the dark by yourself. Look at the size of this barn. Uh-oh, is this where that jerk went? Did you hear that? It sounded like a horse. Ooh, I'll take those shears.
Shears. These might come in handy.
So take them. Now we have that old adventure game. Where the hell is he putting all this stuff? We have a lantern, we have rope, we have big old shears.
Tools. Tools. Tools.
Are those tools? Is there anything else to look at here? I think that's it. A lot of pixel hunting. Yeah, there's been some really obnoxious puzzles in this game, Fairweather. I'd say the majority of it has been pretty smooth, but there was 3 puzzles at least that were very frustrating. The hair one, we were at this kind of like, I guess, an opening to the forest, and you can kind of see some grass and rocks and stuff, and you look at it and he just says, oh, I don't want to go in that forest. And you couldn't tell, like if I looked at the ground right here, you see how that ground right there is slightly like different color, but it doesn't really look like there's anything there. That was like wolf hair, but you couldn't tell there was anything there. We had to pick it up. We were missing that for like an hour, just walking around dumbstruck, not sure what to do. We've had to look at the walkthrough a few times in this game. 90s adventure games were difficult.
I'd prefer to keep the horses over there and me over here.
They do have horses. Who the hell's caring for these horses? I know, that's what drove me crazy. And there was a couple weird puzzles. Like there was one where we had to get into this room that was locked. But the guy that had the keys was in a different room, just kind of guarding them. So what you were supposed to do, and this made no sense, is you bought a cuckoo clock. You went near the room that had the door that was locked. You hide the cuckoo clock inside of like a plant. You set it off, and it starts going, making like a knocking sound. That would cause the guard to get up and go check out the sound, and then you could steal the keys. But like, how the hell would you ever think a cuckoo clock would make that kind of noise? Like banging on something, you know? I don't know. It was weird. Hey, I'm back from the extended lurk. Welcome back, Shadow. How you doing, man? Feels good to be making progress in this game again. Oh, and we're out in the woods, all by ourselves. Hey, yo, I'm finally done with school for the summer. Woo!
Congratulations, grilled tomato.
That is awesome, man. How do you think you did? Was school pretty decent this semester? Was it rough? Was it smooth? I don't miss school at all. You know, I take that back. School itself, like going to classes and learning things and hanging out with friends, that was fine. I just hated tests, and I hated homework the most. Let's see, good was raid last night, and it was going in the background. Wait, good was raid last night? What do you mean? So you would have thought a cuckoo clock would make a cuckoo noise, not a knocking sound. Yeah, so it was like, because it was like a, I guess the bird in there came out with such force that it could knock wood that you could hear from like 3 rooms away. Oh, raid night. I got it. Yes, World of Warcraft. I was like, it's not clicking. Okay, before I leave that scene, I should probably check to see if there's something silly hidden on the ground. Just because I don't trust this game now.
That's me, Gabriel Knight.
In case you were wondering. Alright. See anything? Gosh, do we go left? Or do we go down? This might be a maze. A lot of times these adventure games have mazes. Let's go left. Alright. Let's do some pixel hunting. Make sure there's nothing on the floor. Okay, we can go left or down. Go left again. We are going to get lost and never find our way back. Okay, there's something here. What is this? That's not good. This is similar to the paw print we found at the very beginning of the game. Let's see, it went easier than I thought, but at the end of the year, I just felt like the days were getting longer and longer, but my advisory went to Starbucks for the last day, so that was fun. Oh, that's awesome. So good to be done. No, I feel you. They call that senioritis kind of thing. As you get closer to the end of the year, you don't care. You're bored, you want to be done with it, and that makes time go so slowly. You end up watching the clock, which makes it tick even slower.
There are traces of an orangish mud in the print.
Orangish mud. Interesting.
There are traces.
I guess let's go left again. Oh, and we're back here. Okay, so let's try going down. So it's not exactly a maze. There is some reason behind the madness. Let's go right. Do some pixel hunting. Go down. There we go. Here's that mud, maybe. Oh, that's where he picked up the mud. Okay, now I feel like we're hunting the wolf. It's like we're following tracks.
The earth is orange over here. Must be some minerals in the soil.
Okay, before we get eaten by a wolf, let's save it again. There we go. Alright. Oh, we can look at the bushes too. Get attacked by a wolf. The hell was that all about? Did he push through? No, he's still at the same spot. That was weird. Let's see, some of the days my teachers weren't teaching really anything, so we would just use our Chromebooks. I would just play Tetris until class was over. Even the teachers were sick of life. That's hilarious. That's usually what happens when you have like a substitute teacher or like the last week of school.
I'm not making much progress against those briars, not with my bare hands.
Oh, so let's use these shears. I'm glad we picked those up. I did a lot of that yesterday. I had to chop down quite a bit of a grapefruit tree we have in our backyard. It was just getting way too huge. And of course that made a huge mess underneath the tree. A wolf den? Yeah, just go on in there, Gabriel. No problem. Don't, you know, get a gun or something first. Even though there's supposed to be a lot of guns at the club, I didn't find any. Hopefully they're in a gun safe. Is this where we die?
God damn.
Smells like shit. Alright. What can we look at? We might need to use our lantern. Okay, I guess we can't use it quite yet. Let's go this way. We're just asking to get our face ripped off right now. Would any of you just like wander in a cave like this? Especially when you know there's like wolf tracks all over the place? Wolves are very territorial creatures. They would not be scared of a human in this situation. Unless it was like a pack of Jessies. In which case, yes, I would go in there. Definitely not. Cool music, though.
What's that smell?
You thinking that? Oh, this is creepy looking. Very red. Let's see, this is completely unrelated, but Gabriel's goddamn reminds me of my limited swear word vocabulary is in English. I'm so much more eloquent in Finnish. You don't know a lot of English swear words? I would think English swear words were like universal because of Hollywood. Everybody should know them. Let's see, some of my friends that go to other schools say that their subs wouldn't do anything while my subs would actually teach us. Oh, that's really cool. For us, it depended on the class. If it was a class that had like a really breakneck pace, you know, there was no time just to waste a day, a lot of times the substitutes would try to teach something and never turned out very good. Other times, it would just be like movie day. When you saw a substitute teacher, you know they were just going to put on a movie, and you could do all your other homework or just goof off in the class. See, subs are entirely dependent on lesson plans left by the teacher. Yep. But you guys are so unimaginative compared to us. It's so easy to get creative when swearing in Finnish because of how the language operates. Yeah, we're pretty boring. Like the F word, it's probably our most creative word because you can use it for a noun, an adjective, a verb. It's very universal, but not very creative. Okay, let's try the lantern in here.
The lantern won't do much good unless it's lit.
Well, freaking light it. How do you light it? Usually a lantern would have oil and like a wick. But maybe he needs some kind of like fire starter. And what is that ungodly noise? Do you hear that? It sounds like somebody's eating meat. Let's see, example. I was playing a video game earlier today and messed up. I spontaneously went, oh. Actually, that's a pretty good swear word. I kind of like that, relentless. Let's see, I'm immune to the F word, thanks, Adam. Yeah, and that's another thing is like some of us swear so much that it's kind of like just a part of our language. It makes you, in my opinion, you sound kind of like ignorant if you just swear all the time, but I don't know, there was times, and in certain situations, I'll throw more swear words than normal. I don't swear a whole lot on stream. Is this gonna kill us right here? Oh, is it like a quicksand? What is that?
Christ! It's a big fucking hole.
Oh.
Something's down there.
He's not wrong. Yeah, why can't you light?
The lantern won't do much good unless it's lit.
Alright, so how are you gonna light this lantern, dude?
I have a feeling it can get pretty dark around here. I'd better be prepared. I have a
So maybe we have to find matches. Maybe this thing doesn't have like a self-starter kind of like wick. Okay, so we probably have to leave. This is a creepy ass room. Is something gonna get me? No, I think we're okay. I was just waiting for something to jump out and grab us. Yeah, see, with a lantern like that, you can't even really use, like, rocks to start the fire very well. So I'm pretty sure we need to go back to the house. Crap, are we gonna be able to find our way back here? And there might be more stuff in the woods, too, that we missed. Let's see, in our culture, some people have this habit we call gigiran, or jijiran, which is when you trip over and you let out a scream or stream of words by accident. Most people I know who let out this stream of expletives and swearing without even knowing. I remember one time I was working in the Thai restaurant, and this lady in her late 40s almost dropped her bag by mistake and suddenly went, "Oh, my penises," in our language. It was shocking. I would love that if somebody said that. That's amazing. Oh, flying penises. Drop my purse. That is perfect. Okay. I want to see if I can find something new. We never went this way, I don't think. Okay, we've been there. Oh, see, this is like a new area, I think.
The ravine's pretty deep. I don't think I can cross it.
Oh, but it's a dead end. Okay, we have to go that way. And this over here is close to the house. There we go. All right, so we need matches or a lighter. Probably not in the barn. Let's see, we have some creative in-joke type of curses. That's true, Shadow. A lot of times groups will come up with their own, like, inside swearing jokes, and they're pretty funny. Sometimes they're not even swears, really, but for your joke, it's almost like a swear word. Yeah, so you'd think there'd be like a lighter right around here.
I wish someone would start a fire. I wish
Actually, now that we've looked at that, maybe we can talk to the guy and ask him about it. Let's see, I love how in Finnish you can swear by going "oh" for the blank of a blank and yet another blank, and just keep on going as long as you'd like because the language operates in a way that makes it sound and feel natural. So often it's like, "oh, for Satan's house, fuck." I've heard other hilarious expressions too. For some reason, a lot of them involve the word flying or falling. Like, yikes, I'm falling goats, or whatever they think they're looking at the time. That's amazing. It almost sounds like somebody has a weird form of Tourette's. Like they can't control what they're saying, you know? Oh, I can't even talk to him anymore. Well, darn it. Can I show him the lantern? No? Alright, I'm gonna check again. There might be some matches in here.
nice closet.
It's this box right here.
Nice closet. Nice closet.
Everything is a closet. Okay. There was 2 other closets. That's exactly what it is. I love it because you guys don't have Tourette's, but somehow the language brings out the Tourette's in you. Okay, let's he told us not to go out in the dark. Didn't Grace also say nice closet? I think she did, Relentless. And it also wasn't a closet, was it?
He's busy.
Dang it.
Friedrich wouldn't appreciate me. Friedrich would.
Come on. We need stuff to get. See, one of me and John's friends woke up and said that and went right back to sleep. I love that. He wasn't awake when he said it. It was so awkward.
I can't.
Yeah, we can't search these guys' stuff.
It's no. I don't. I could use a shot.
So this is our room, but our closet was empty. No matches.
There's nothing in here.
Just curious. Could the game be trying to tell me to use some other item on the lantern? Something that would help start a fire? Like, I wouldn't think that you could do it, but maybe like the knife or something? Oh, I keep clicking on that by accident. Click the down arrow. There we go. No. I'm not sure. See, just a nice closet. But when you have a group of friends for a long time, they speak their own language. That's true. And just like even in this stream, we have so many weird little inside jokes. People jump in and they're like, why is it a tragedy? Like, what's the big deal? Love it. Okay, so there's nothing in here. This guy's in the bathroom right now doing whatever. We don't know. We can rifle through his stuff a little bit, but I don't see any matches. He has a weird whip. Why does he have a whip? I spy a Pip-Boy. You saw a Pip-Boy? Where do you see a Pip-Boy?
I'm pretty sure Herr Price is in there, and I...
He checks under the bed and stuff. Oh, my shirt. Forgot I was even wearing this. Yes, Fallout. Although his hair looks a little weird because the green screen doesn't quite look right. Let's see, matches will appear. Oh god. It scared the hell out of me. Let's see, matches will appear after you'll do some actions at the lodge. Okay, so we're missing some stuff here. Mr. Tragedy is one of my favorite inside jokes. Me too. Okay, so maybe we can use our window now. Let's see, I wanted to use our hairbrush emote in another stream, and then someone asked, is that a hairbrush? Why is it an ouch? And I didn't know how to explain it. Yeah, that one might be one to just be like, you had to have been there. Go check out her story if you want to know. It's a Her Story. Which, by the way, the guys that made Her Story are coming out with a new game fairly soon. They don't have a release date, but hopefully it's in the next couple months, because I can't wait.
There's a ledge under the windows. Too bad it's not a little wider.
I was hoping he could use the ledge to get... Oh, maybe we can use the rope on the ledge to help us, like, Mission Impossible our way to that one locked room. See, John, now that E3 is over for the most part, what are you looking forward to the most? Honestly, Shadow, like most of the games I'm looking forward to the most are ones I was looking forward to before E3. So like Cyberpunk 2077 is probably my most anticipated game, followed by Final Fantasy VII Remake. I freaking love Final Fantasy VII. I'll probably replay it, the old one, before the new one comes out. Maybe we'll stream that. That's a long game. But it's so good. The only thing I'm bummed about that is they're releasing it in chunks. I just want the whole game. I don't want to play just like the Midgar section and then have to wait 2 years for the next one. That sucks. Let's see, what else am I looking forward to? Doom Eternal is going to be so much fun. What else did they show at E3? I think those are all the big titles, like the AAA games. As far as smaller games, they showed this one called 12 Hours, which I thought looked really unique. It's kind of like a weird Groundhog's Day thing where you're in your apartment with like your wife or something, and you know somebody's about to break in the house and kill you both. So as you repeat, no, it's called 12 minutes, not 12 hours, 12 minutes. So you keep repeating this 12 minutes and you try to like do new things to like see if you can get out of the situation. You try to explain to your wife what's going to happen. It's really crazy looking. Let's see, I'm the same way about E3. I'm only excited about the games I was excited to begin with. You know, this E3 is not an exciting one because we're in a transitional year. Everybody's holding back most of the big guns for next year when the PS5 and the Xbox 2, or whatever they call it, comes out. We're going to see a lot of big games announced that year because they don't want to announce a game for a next-gen console right now because they're still trying to sell current-gen consoles. So they're kind of trying to keep it on the hush-hush. They don't want it to make it seem like it's that close. So once they announce the consoles, we're probably going to see a lot more big, cool-looking games coming out. Oh, there was one other game. This is more obscure. For the Switch, they showed it at the Nintendo conference, or their Nintendo Direct, but Panzer Dragoon was like one of my favorite Sega Saturn games. It's like a shooter game on rails, and they're doing a remaster of it, and it looks awesome. It was such a good game. Let's see, with that being said, I'm even more hyped for Pokemon Sword and Shield now. Also the new Animal Crossing game, but that won't come out for a while. Actually, yeah, the new Pokemon look pretty cool, and that's going to be the first Pokemon game I've ever played when we actually do that. All right, so let me see if this works. Let me try to use the rope on this.
That's an interesting idea, but I don't need to go anywhere on this side of the building.
Oh. Okay, so I think that's a hint. I think I have the right idea, but we have to go to a window on the other side. Let's see, it is hard for me to get hyped for shooters. I like shooters, like a good single-player shooter, not so much multiplayer shooters. I just don't play a whole lot of multiplayer games anymore. Doom I'm excited for, and Wolfenstein. What is it called? The New Blood? That should be cool. And Star Wars. Star Wars will be beautiful. Okay, wait. Is this our room? This is our room. Okay, so we need to go to a room on the right side. There was one other window we can go to. This one. Okay, so let's look down and try our rope here.
I hate it when I come up with ideas like this.
Actually, we came up with the idea. See, I gotta hop off for a second. Don't do anything interesting while I'm gone. Uh-oh, I think we just started something interesting, Relentless. Gabriel's about to kill himself. Let's see how this goes. So what we're trying to do is there's a room with this guy that's a total asshole to us, and he locked his room. So we're going to go around the outside of the cabin with this rope helping us and break in through his window. I'm sure nothing bad could happen. Let's see, most shooters are first person, which gives me issues, so that's true. And when you have flashing gun constantly right in front of you, that adds it. Oh, I didn't even think about that, Shadow. That would be a big issue. What about Fallout? Were you able to play Fallout? And unfortunately, Shadow, that makes a lot of VR kind of hard. We made it. Good timing. Yeah, that problem makes VR very difficult. Oh, and you can play Fallout third person. I forgot about that. Okay, so I think it's this last one. Don't kill yourself, Gabriel. Okay, the area that he's standing on looks so much bigger here than it did from inside the window. The only problem is the slope. That's actually pretty dangerous. Peekaboo. Good thing this room is empty. How awkward would that look? This might be the room of the guy that was in the bath. Creepy Gabriel. Let's see, Overwatch is my only consistent shooter, but I tweak the colors and graphics so much that most people probably find it ugly. Whatever works, dude, that's awesome. Actually, for like competitive shooters, quite a few people will put on like really low graphics, so there's less detail. You can easily pick out the players better, and it runs faster too. See, I feel like this is the room we've already been in. No, we haven't been in here. Maybe this was the locked room. This is the only guy that brought like Multiple changes of clothing. Wait, was there really nothing in here? Do I have to click on each one? It looks like he looks under everything. Dang, maybe there's something in the bathroom. Like some matches, maybe. Let's see, I have a Twitch friend who is a PUBG pro, and he has everything on super low, even though he has a pure gaming machine that his org got him. And it seems like such a waste, but it makes sense if it helps you win. 'Cause, I mean, he's not playing to have fun, he's playing to make money. So, I would do the same thing.
Not even a ring in the tub. Not surprising for someone as anal as Von Zell. Not even a...
Okay, so is that all we had to do, is see how clean the tub is? There's nothing else we can look at in the bathroom? How about the sink?
Nothing in the sink.
Awesome.
Nothing in...
Alright, there might not be anything else in here. Is there anything else to click on from this view? The rug. What would he be hiding underneath the bathroom rug? Oh, there's something there. It looks like that reddish clay that we saw. Hey. So we saw wolf prints that had the same colored dirt. Now he's got bare footprints that match, so he was in the cave. Could he be the black wolf, like a werewolf? Lynn's tournament's done. You came in third. That's awesome. Third of how many? Let's see, John, I have some sad news. Found something out. What's the bad news, Linz?
Hello. Someone's been tromping around barefoot in the mud. Orange mud at that.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Nothing unusual about the top of the rug.
Okay, so there's probably nothing he needs to do to capture that. That was intense. Okay, let's save it before we die. Oh, we can check underneath the bed. 3 out of 10, that's good. And 2 of the kittens went to their new homes today. I guess that's good news, as they went to Aunt and her Uncle niece. Oh, nice, so they get to see each other sometimes. That's good and bad news, I guess. It's sad to see them go, but it's good to see them go to a good home. So how many more are left, Linz? Okay, so let's try to go to the next room. John, was it something that we watched when we had the What a Twist, or was it something Troy just kept saying? I think What a Twist actually came from Robot Chicken. There was an episode that was making fun of M. Night Shyamalan, and I think it was like a bunch of like movie trailers for his stuff or something, and it kept saying like, "What a twist!" Because that's all he does apparently, is twists. Let's see, there were 4. 3 boys and 1 girl. 2 boys are gone. Oh no, only 2 left. And that's hard for you, because you got to see them come up from, like, nothing, just when they were first born. Okay, so he doesn't need to go any farther that way. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Let's get back in our room before we get caught. That looks so sketchy. Let's see, did you check the book? I didn't see a book to look at in there. There was a bed, and when I click on the bed, I saw a book on the nightstand, but I wasn't ever able to click on the book. I might have to go back if I missed something. Let's see, I was AFK. I might have missed it, 6 o'clock. Let me go back and check real quick. Let's see, every time I find a clue in a detective game, what a twist. I know, I would hold them all at once, and it looked like I was holding a bundle of fur. Aw, now the bundle is small, but just 2. But they're getting bigger.
Von Zell's room, if I...
Alright, so I can luckily skip those movement scenes. So we're back in here. So, let's see. Oh, there's 2 exits. I missed that. Aha! 6 o'clock, you're right. I didn't notice that other exit to look at this. What do we have here? A little journal or something. We saw this before. We've seen this exact paper before.
Same entry I saw at the Hunt Club.
So is this the Hunt Club book? Yeah, that's right. When we got in trouble for being down there. That might even be the same book. We don't know exactly what those numbers mean yet. Let's see, you didn't click everything on that book. Oh, wait, there's more tabs? Luckily, we can teleport our way back over there.
I hate...
There we go. That didn't take too much time. Let's see, I'm back with a hot mug of green tea, even though it is a hot day. I kind of want the same thing right now, honestly, because my throat, it's just... I've been like getting over a cold, so my voice probably sounds a little nasally, and every once in a while I have to clear my throat, got some congestion. If I have tea now, I probably won't be able to go to sleep when I need to, but it still sounds good. Okay, so what else can I click on here? Ah, there we go. Thank you for saving me that time, 6 o'clock. I would have missed that and been very confused.
If I'm not mistaken, Grossberg was trying to cash in on all the excitement around the missing zoo wolves. Von Zell must have been the new business partner Grossberg told Dorn about. Guess Von Zell didn't care much for the idea.
Okay, so Baron Von Zell. The newspaper says that the wolves which are missing from the zoo have been up to no good. It is funny to consider that you and I know the zoo wolves cannot be guilty and that no one else knows this. I feel morally bound to tell the police, but I'm a businessman and could be persuaded to go against my instinct. A measure of good faith, say 500,000 marks, could ease my conscience. I'll wait 2 days for a reply. Dang.
If I'm not mistaken,
That was blackmail. Actually, rather than tea, I could probably go for some hot cocoa. I might have to do a quick 5-minute break.
I don't think there's much else of interest in Von Zell's little...
Alright, good. Now I feel like we got everything. And now Grossberg is dead. That's right, 6 o'clock. How interesting. Okay, we're back safe. Let's save it again. You notice I'm saving much more often. This game's crashed on me a couple times. Okay, which room is this?
I'm pretty sure Herr Price is in there.
Oh, right. Okay, so now I'm hoping we can find matches. I don't know where matches will magically appear. Not in here, unfortunately.
Nice closet.
It is a nice closet. Actually, it's not a closet at all. It's a wardrobe. Zoo doctor. What? Why would I talk to him again? He's just chilling in his bed.
I don't think have.
Come and see.
Maybe he's not laying in bed anymore. Done relaxing. Nope, he's still relaxing.
I wouldn't mind a chat, but Klingman needs a little attitude adjustment first.
We could show him this letter. That sounds like a bad idea.
I don't think showing that to Klingman would do any good.
What do you need to see, Zoo Doctor? There we go. I tried that before and it didn't work. Gotta do things in a certain order.
Hildegund and Parzival. Nice names.
Mein Gott.
Don't worry. I'm not gonna turn you in.
Please, it would mean my job.
Yeah, I said I wouldn't. Not if you tell me exactly what happened.
I'm afraid.
Of Von Zell.
It's his fault. I only followed his instructions.
Why did Von Zell want to kidnap those wolves?
He said he wanted to own a pair because he admired their nature as predators. He told me he would keep them in a private place, a safe place, to study.
How did you meet Von Zell in the first place?
He came to one of my lectures about 3 months ago. He was very knowledgeable about wolves, very. He said he admired my work. I was impressed by his knowledge and his title. Then he told me about the club, about how exclusive it was, about their philosophy. It was like a dream come true for me.
Yes, it is seductive. So the wolves were your price of admission? How did you get the wolves out of the zoo?
I led Baron von Zell and another man that I didn't know into the zoo through a delivery gate. The other man drugged the wolves with some meat. When they were asleep, he and von Zell put 2 of them into the truck and drove off.
That was probably the creepy guy that we met.
I was afraid when the police came and investigated the next day, but they didn't find anything. I thought we had gotten away with it. Then the killings started.
Your wolves aren't responsible. They were shipped to Taiwan. They never hurt anyone.
That is more of a relief than you could possibly imagine. But the wolves, are they safe?
I don't have that information.
Probably not in Taiwan. Yeah, probably not. Or wolves.
Guess that's all I need to know.
Please don't say anything to the police. I swear I have told you everything.
Yeah, I know. I won't tell your dirty little secrets. For safekeeping. You enjoy your nap, Doc?
Nice. Got him curl up in the fetal position. That was cool. Alright.
Their doctor doesn't have anything else interesting to share with me. I'll leave him alone. For a while.
So we still need matches. We gotta check everyone again, because something might have changed.
Enter.
He's busy.
I mean, while we're accusing people of stuff... Dang, can't ask him about that. Let's tie him up. Nope. Okay, I don't think we can do anything with him yet. And the bathtub guy, I don't think we can talk to him again.
I don't... It's no use. I've done all I care to in Price's room.
So yeah, there's just our bedroom and the guy downstairs.
I could use a shower, but I want to look around first. I'll never be able to sleep in this place, not without a barricade on the...
Okay, so let's talk to the beer guy. Hopefully he's got something for us. Oh, there's a fire going. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, can we use the lantern there? No? What if I back up?
That fire feels good.
What about here? No? I was thinking with a fire going, we could use the fire to light the lantern. Maybe we have to find matches that they used. No, still nothing in here.
Nice closet.
The nicest closet. Yeah, pixel hunt time. I would think it would be somewhere near the fireplace. Maybe on the fireplace. Oh, little guy right there. Yoink. Okay, so now we'll book it to the forest. Try to find our way back to that. What are you doing? Waste a match? Making sure they work? Let's go find that cave. It was this way. There's gonna be some random clicking while I try to find my way back. There we go. You should be able to make it through because we used the hedge clippers the first time. Let's save it. That's a good idea. There we go. What in God's name are we going to see in there? Let's see. Prune the hedges of many small villages. What is that? This music puts me on edge. Oh, from Three Amigos. I haven't seen that movie in forever. Is that what somebody says when they're trying to, like, speak Spanish? But they, like, butcher it, I'm guessing? So dramatic. I'm scared to skip the video because something could happen.
What's that smell?
That almost sounds like a different actor, doesn't it? Okay, so let's combine matches with lantern. I don't know if I want to see this. Let's see, what did I miss? We got the matches for the lantern, and we're about to see what's in the creepy hole. Perfect timing. There's a little bit more we did get into this point. I'll let you know in a minute. Yeah, like that's going to give you a lot of light. Oh, there's a body down there. Multiple bodies. Oh, it's that dude. Alright, get out of there. What a twist. Did he just throw up? I think he just puked. Keep on moving, dude. Crawl for your life. So I wonder, is he considered the Black Wolf? It might not be werewolves at all. He could just be a cannibal. Alright, let's save it. And let's get the hell out of here. Wilson! Oh, he's gone.
I wouldn't mind a drink, but I have a feeling I should stay alert.
Yeah, I would say so.
What is it? What's happened?
Nothing happened.
You look like you've seen a ghost.
Something happened.
No, Sweet Jesus. In the woods.
Show me.
We're gonna take him there? I would have assumed he knew about it.
In there.
Now, do you think that he cleaned up his mess to hide the evidence? Because we caught him. You should go with him. Oh, that's just Mike. It's normal. He's already back.
Something must be done.
Did you see him Did you see Von Zell?
Von Zell? No. I didn't see anybody. Only the bodies.
But he was in there before. Eating. Von Zell is a werewolf.
Go on.
It looks like he's been killing like this for a long time, using the woods for cover at this lodge and at your other lodge in Alfdorf. I think he stalks his victims to learn their habits and then attacks them in secluded spots. He drags them back here to the cave to eat. The victims are reported missing since no bodies are ever found. Von Zell's careful not to let himself be seen in wolf form. One woman did see him, but no one believed her. Then something changed. I don't know why. Von Zell cooked up this plan to steal wolves from the zoo. Wolves that public mutilations could be blamed on. But he needed an inside man. So he seduced Klingman into wanting to join the club. Then used a lure of sponsorship to set up the kidnapping.
We're telling him everything.
But then he needed a way to get rid of the wolves. A way that guaranteed the wolves wouldn't be found by the police. He knew the club got exotic animals on the black market. He'd been doing it for years. Von Agner had built up a massive debt to Von Zell. The Von Zell offered to subtract part of it if Von Agner gave him the name of the exotic's contact. The contact was a man named Grossberg. Now, Grossberg was perfectly willing to get rid of the wolves for a fee. But Grossberg got greedy. When he read of the wolf killings in the newspaper, he tried to blackmail Von Zell. That's when Von Zell killed him.
I knew Von Zell was deeply disturbed, but this is incredible.
Yeah, but it's true. We have to call the police. I know the man in charge of the case.
No! The police would never believe us. Nothing in their mentality prepares them for something like this. Besides, I am responsible for Von Zell. I knew that philosophy was powerful, but I never realized that someone could take it to such a hideous conclusion.
Is he for real? Is he playing
I
us?
helped create this. I must stop it. With your help, that is.
What are you proposing?
That you and I hunt him. Tonight.
Bad. I don't know.
Well, that's what you came to the club to do, isn't it?
Hunt down and kill Tony Huber's murderer.
How'd you know?
You're not the only one who can ask questions. It's all right. I'm glad you showed up. Now we must act. Meet me at the stable at midnight. Until then, be discreet. The others could only slow us down.
Yeah, how would he know why we're here?
All right. Tonight it is.
We haven't told anybody.
What rough beast slouches towards the hunt, its prey to be undone.
Don't, you're creeping me out.
Am I? I have a tendency to do that to people. How are they clothes?
I feel like Lord fucking Byron.
Nonsense. You look better than he ever did. And you'll need that extra warmth tonight.
Oh, horsey.
We don't ride much in the States.
We are not taking the horses. It's too dangerous to ride at night.
Those would need to be silver
I
bullets?
suppose you have a plan?
We need to corner him. The best place is the ravine.
I think I'd better run defense.
I'm sure you have your own methods. But if I were you, I would keep close.
The horse is saying, "You're fucked." So scary, Shadow. You gotta wonder, who did he ask about us, though? Because the only people in this town that
Stay right behind me.
knew we were a Schottenjäger really were the people in that quaint little village back where Grace was, it seemed like. And I guess, was it Huber or the people whose kid went missing? But he's got money. He has his ways.
Friedrich, I heard something.
You lose track of him?
Friedrich!
Crap.
Damn it. Friedrich!
He told you to stay close. I don't really trust Friedrich.
Friedrich!
Oh, our necklace. That'll protect us. Sure it will. The power of Christ compels you. No, no. Did I save it? Good. I think we're about to die. Let's go this way. You can strangle wolves. Hey, we're back here. Oh dear. That was one wrong click. I will stab you.
I don't want to get that close.
Nice. So that's the Black Wolf. The acting was fantastic. Okay, what does try again do? Where does that put me? Okay. So that's a timing thing. Run away. Crap.
Dead end.
Oh, that's so funny. That sound effect that they used for the when he attacked was the same sound effect that a demon used in Phantasmagoria. So if that creature is all CG, then he's literally just flailing around to nothing. Some fantastic acting. Great effects. Alright. So I could book it back to the house. I wonder if that's where I'm supposed to go. I go this way, and then left. We're back at the house.
The door's locked.
Oh.
Even if I could figure out how to saddle a horse, I'd never be able to ride it.
So you can do a full circle. Okay, good. We made it to this ravine. Maybe he can try to jump on us and fall down the cliff. The sound effects are pretty cool.
Where the hell is it?
Oh, maybe I was supposed to lure it here. So I need to find him, I think, and bring him back to that spot. Okay, so we gotta remember... Oh, crap. Okay, so I need to quickly go down. Or I can I actually use the medallion on him? Oh. Scare him away. Back, you beast. Hey, did we push him down towards this corner? That's what I was saying, Shadow. The power of Christ compels you. I think he's gonna either jump off the cliff, or we're gonna force him off the cliff with the medallion. If we can't kill him with silver bullets, we can use gravity. Holy crap. Oh, I thought we were dead. Oh, dang, look at our leg. What? Gravity, my only weakness. Bam! Why would he shoot it? Oh, Jesus. It's kind of sad. Oh, he just took out his earplugs. Wait, gravity is the weakness of Sandra Bullock. That was a good movie. Even if it's like a werewolf, monster, black wolf thing, it's still sad to hear that dog cry sound, you know?
Guess my secret's out. I'm obviously not a hunter. This shit sickens me.
You're less experienced than I thought. But not for long, I'm sure.
I don't know, I think he did a pretty good job killing it in one shot.
Oh, it's the wound. We need to clean it.
Reminds me of sumo. Poor sumo.
Guess he got me. Fuck.
Wait, does that mean we're a werewolf now?
Fuck! Wait a minute.
There's an F-bomb.
I shot him. You made me shoot him. I'm okay. Oh, Christ. Thank God you made me shoot him.
Come on. We'll fix you up in the lodge. And I'll drive you back to Munich in the morning. I think you've done enough hunting for one trip.
Did he give us the gun so that our DNA and fingerprints are all over the gun? Are we sure he's dead? Chapter 6. This is the final chapter of the game, guys. Holy cow. Ah. All right. Stuff's happening. I mean, that could have been like a finale. I don't know. What else do we have to do? I guess we have to figure out what Grace still has to do. The game's been jumping back and forth between Grace and Gabriel. Oh, looks like Grace is having a dream. She's obsessed with this guy. Always double tap. That's right, Shadow. Oh. Her true desires, huh? Aww.
Beware the black wolf.
Not too much has happened, Relentless. We just started chapter 6, and it's like a dream sequence right now.
You must do it!
And kind of a recap, it looks like.
2 wolves are missing from the zoo.
Now the werewolf cannot harm the better with his own hand.
So we were bitten by a wolf, or scratched or something. I think we were bit. Which makes me think we're going to be turning into a werewolf. Oh, still a dream sequence. There's Ludwig. He likes to point at stuff. It's neat to see him in the museum that we spent way too much time in. Oh, he hid it down there. Trixie Ludwig. Oh, there's 2 hiding spots. Okay. We're gonna have to remember those. 3 hiding spots. Wait, who's having this dream? At first I thought it was Grace having the dream. Ruh-roh. That's a cool hat.
Tell her to put this with my heart, and I'll hurt him.
Put this with my heart. Oh, we saw that in one of the museums. There was like the heart of Ludwig, and it was some kind of like vase or something. Hey, that's our buddy. Is that Wagner? Remember, he was obsessed with Wagner. What is going on? Seriously.
Gabriel!
Hey, Grace is here.
Get out!
You can't tell Grace what to do. Oh, did she lock us up in the dungeon?
You have a visitor.
That bird seems to like it here.
I'm very curious what's going on. We've looked at this bed so many times. Now someone's using it.
Grace?
I'm right here.
I fucked up.
I know. It's okay.
It's not okay. Not even close.
I want to know how he got back.
How'd you find me anyway?
Hey, Corey, how's it going, dude?
I ordered a deed of entitlement to issue to the Black Wolf. It came in yesterday, and von Glauer's name was on it. I threatened Werner Huber's life unless he told me where you were.
Yeah, well... Unfortunately, your cavalry arrived too late this time.
You came at an interesting
Well, if you
time,
hadn't
Corey.
been such an idiot refusing to tell me where you were, I might have been able to save your little butt days ago.
Well, maybe I'd rather have it chewed off than have to deal with your gloating. You ever think of that?
Forget it. We have to deal with things the way they are. Do you remember what you kept talking about on the way over here? That vision of Ludwig?
Yeah.
Believe it or not, it may help us out. I'm gonna go check on some things. Mr. Smith will watch over you. Okay?
Yeah.
Mr. Smith, we haven't seen him in a while.
Whatever.
I mean, you're probably dying or something, but manners. We're like dying of, what is it, lycanthropy? When you got that werewolf disease? You have more to tell him, or is this going to be the same scene? Turning. Not a comfortable experience. But it only happens once a month, right? The full moon?
You're burning up.
It's good conditioning for hell.
You're going to be fine.
That was a crazy
Not the hair,
check.
Grace.
Don't mess with the man's hair. Let's see, in some werewolf lore, the first time he changes the most difficult. Oh, I would imagine that.
I don't want to disturb him.
So they said Mr. Smith was going to take care of him. That was this guy. This guy was super
Mayor
cool.
Habermas probably has his hands full today.
Oh, can't talk to him. Let's see, then you can change at will, and the full moon is difficult to control and beats the urges. That's an interesting way of doing it, too. Being able to control it at will. I remember seeing some movies where that happened. Hey, she's back.
Werner looks about as interested in talking to me as I am in talking to him. He feels pretty bad about Gabriel.
Sit down, Grace.
Gabriel seems awfully sick.
Of course he does. His body's fighting that blood something fierce. You know, dear, I wouldn't count on Gabriel being pleasant or even cooperative. He is quite literally not himself.
You think I shouldn't really let it bother me that he's being such a butthead? Well, don't worry, he's always like that.
It will get worse.
Do you think that we really need to keep him locked up in there? It seems so cruel.
He'll be more at ease knowing he's locked up in there and can't harm anyone if he does change.
I suppose so.
That's creepy.
His only chance now is the destruction of his maker.
I know.
Even though it seemed like we killed his maker that same night when we shot him. Let's see, my futon is claimed lost for the night. Oh, is your pup on your futon?
Emile will watch over Gabriel in the dungeon?
Yes, dear. Besides, you have other things to attend to, don't you?
Yes, the opera. And the diagram, I have to get them.
Do you think you'll be able to do that by yourself?
Just watch me.
On his back snoring. I love it. That's how Gus always sleeps. He loves to sleep on his back. Our dogs don't snore too much. I think Georgie probably snores the most. Every once in a while they'll have dreams though, and you can see their feet kicking and they start making a weird whimpering noise because who knows what the heck they're dreaming about.
Do you know anything about Altading?
Yes, it's a pilgrimage shrine. Emma and I have been there, but I didn't know about the heart urns at the time. It's one of those places that vibrates with spiritual energy. It's very strong. I think they had the first miracle in, about the middle of the 1700s. But the Black Madonna herself is much older than that.
She mentioned heart urns.
Now you be careful.
Ludwig said to put this last note with my heart. So that was probably a clue. See, at least yours isn't big enough to really feel the kicks. This is true, Shadow. Actually, Gus, sometimes he tries to sleep behind my pillow, and there's been times he's kicked me awake, but it's very rare.
She can't give me any more advice now. Ludwig, I wish there was something I could do to help him.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure we have to go to the museum and look in those little hidey holes, but before we do that, I just want to make sure there's nothing here we can do or talk to. So we should check the church.
I don't want to disturb her. Those look better. These coffins are really old.
Unfortunately, one of these is not Ludwig, otherwise that would actually make sense. If they kept it with the heart, it could be like right in there. Alright, so let's go to the house and check with Gerda, I think it was? Gerda? I forget. There we go.
How is Gabriel?
Oh, check mail.
Is he going to be all right?
Did we mail stuff back to Grace?
He'll be fine, Gerda.
Let me know if I can help.
Sure. Thanks.
She was like, why do you care so much about Gabriel?
Gerda's offered to help, but I can't think of anything she can do at the moment.
Yeah, let's check the mail real quick. That was right over here. Let's see, Thrawn likes to sleep right next to me. I mean, I have a queen-size bed and only use a sliver of it. I'm the same way, Shadow. We have a California king, and it's Andy kind of in the middle of the bed with Georgie at her feet, and then Gus is usually where my feet are, and Jesse's right in between me and Andy, usually right next to my head. So I'm always like just sliding into the bed, and I get my little corner where my arm is almost hanging off the edge, and that's my space. It wouldn't matter if I got a bigger bed, it wouldn't be any better.
Grüß Gott, Frau Nakamura.
Tajay, how's it going, dude?
Haben Sie etwas für mich? Nicht für Sie, aber für den Schattenjäger.
For Gabriel, what is it?
Give me the mail.
I'll take it to him. Ich bringe es zu ihm, okay?
Ja, okay.
Why does she look so distraught? Let's see, you're clearly not the alpha of the house, John. This is true. First it's Andy, then Jesse, then probably George, then Gus, and then me. Let's see, I'm so late tonight. I know, we're getting pretty close to where I'll be ending now. Probably got another 20-30 minutes or so. But we actually did all of Chapter 5. You gotta check out the VOD for that chapter, Tajay. It's pretty cool. We actually got to kill a werewolf, and yeah, we did some pretty cool stuff. It was neat. We got killed by a werewolf multiple times trying to figure it out. A little bit of goriness there. Did you get molested again? No, but the molester guy was helping us hunt the werewolf, and then when we caught him, he wouldn't use the gun. I don't know why he wouldn't shoot him. He actually gave us the gun, and we did the shooting. Okay, so this is where Gabriel is. Oh, and Gabriel got bit by this werewolf, and we think that Gabriel might be turning, because he's really sick right now. So we've kind of locked him up in this dungeon. So we just got this mail. Yeah, way to go, Gabe. Way to get killed. What is this? From Von Glover. Okay.
It's a letter from von Glauer, and he sent the Ritter talisman back too.
Oh, that's cool.
Gabriel,
I know you are very ill right now. The change is always painful. I went through it myself when I was only 12.
Oh.
And I did not even know what was happening to me. I'm sorry I'm not there to help you.
He is a werewolf,
but I
too.
have a pretty clear sense that you would not welcome my presence. You are safe in Rittersburg. For now, that is enough. Let me speak then of the future. You hate me now. I know this. But I have some hope that by the pass of the second moon, when the sickness wanes and the blood has inflamed the greater part of you, you will see things differently.
I did not expect us to turn into a werewolf this game. Not at all. Let's see, life lessons with John. If your friend is sick, lock him in the dungeon. I guess my office is kind of my dungeon, because I'm still getting over sickness, so I lock myself in here.
You will need me then, and I think you will want me then.
Ugh.
It is for hope of this that I did not have you destroyed the night you were bitten by Von Zell. I could have done. You were passed out for hours at the lodge. It would have been a simple thing to wake the men, show them Von Zell's corpse, and make up a story that would enrage them enough to kill you. I did not. Let that be proof of my true desire for friendship with you.
Friendship.
I have desired companionship for more years than you have lived.
Let's see, did I see the man cave or just the arcade cave? I don't know if I showed you the man cave, Shadow. It was kind of on the opposite side of the house of like my bedroom and the living room. And in here I have like my 2 monitors set up, and there's like a TV on the wall right there, like right next to my head pretty much. And then I got a futon on the side, so sometimes me and Andy, if we're playing a game together, we'll do it on the television. Let's see, if John was a lion, he'd have a man cave. Then no, I would definitely remember that. Yeah, next time you're down, Shadow, we'll show it to you. Maybe we could stream together next time you're down. Okay, I think we're done with that page.
I have even very rarely taken the risk and changed others. But the blood was always too much for the brain, and my chosen one ended up dead. Or mad. This is why I started the Hunt Club. It was my idea that if I could first indoctrinate men's minds to the religion of tooth and claw, that they then might be prepared for the change. As you have seen, it did not work. Von Zell was the best of the lot. If he had turned out well, I would have taken the others. But there's no point in even trying with them now.
Oh, so there's only 2. It's not the whole group. It's just this guy, Von Zell. Let's see, I might be doing a stream with Rai, but no Cam. Oh, will you be playing like a game online with Rai, Shadow?
But you are different. You are a Ritter. Your blood is already supernatural. Yes, I know of your family. I have studied much over these long years. When we met, I felt somehow that you would not be destroyed by the gift. You have an enormous streak of the beast in you, and you are innately strong in the occult. You will be powerful and beautiful in the change. I am sure of it. I did not intend for it to happen so soon and in such a way, but perhaps fate has its own reason. But how confused you must be. You may feel I used you to dispose of Von Zell. I did.
We were used. He's trying to lick John. I know I'm getting all the kisses. He was just laying right next to my feet, so I thought we could all say hi to a little Jessie. You licking your chompers? Oh, she looks so tired. I think I just woke her up. Like, what the hell, Dad? Why'd you wake me up? What am I doing up here? Jessie kisses you hardly even notice. When Gus kisses you, it's like a large dog kissing you. It's just slobber and you're wet everywhere.
He had to be taken care of, and you obligingly showed up. What was I to do? I am too old not to have learned at least this much about the light. You cannot shut it out. Better to let it in and let it simply dim to adjust to the relative brightness inside. Think well on these things as your body adjusts. Think about meeting me in Munich in 2 months' time. We can leave Germany if you wish, and go anywhere you like. I will teach you how to hunt, how to live safe and well.
He really wants a werewolf buddy. And he thinks he created one, or helped create one, I guess. Technically, Von Zell's the one that actually bit us.
You can feel the night wind on your face, taste the heartbeat of the kill beneath your jaws. It is glorious. Much more so than the priestly life the Schattenjäger offers. Don't confuse yourself with ideas of good and evil. Nature shows us that there are no such distinctions. You and I both inherited something from our fathers. Is your legacy any less of a curse or blessing than mine? Join me.
Makes a pretty tempting
Yours.
offer.
Friedrich.
I'll tell him about the letter, eventually, when I have everything else under control.
And Grace controlling the situation. Okay, do we have anything we can show him? Probably not. Give him the talisman.
I'll keep the talisman until Gabriel's better. It might not react well to that stuff in his blood.
Let's see, so Von Glover is the Black Wolf. I kind of thought that, living for hundreds of years because werewolves don't get old. He was King Ludwig lover, and that's what we saw in the locket, right? We saw his picture. And bit him one time, making Ludwig a werewolf as well. Von Glover made Von Zell a werewolf not long time ago, but Von Zell started to get out of control, so he used Gabriel to kill Von Zell because Von Glover is alpha, and alpha can't kill the beta. Oh, I didn't even think about that. It's not a spoiler, the game never explains that, so simple. That makes sense that an alpha wouldn't kill someone in its own pack, but he knew he needed to go. Let's see, but I will let you know when we do, John, if you have it on PS4. I don't know what system you may have had it on. Oh, the Handsome Jack Collection on PS4. I think was that a freebie on PlayStation Plus? If it was, I might have it. Otherwise, I think I only have the original Borderlands 2 on Xbox 360. Oh, it's this month. I'll be sure to pick it up. Yeah, maybe I can play with you guys. That'd be fun. Let's see. I'm down to join some action on PS4. Nice. And John, if you don't already have it on PS4, now's the perfect time since this month's PS freebies. I always forget to log in and grab those. I need to do better at that. But yeah, I'll get that. That'd be cool to get a group together. How many people can play that game? Is it 4? I think it's 4 players. Yeah, we'll have to get a group together. That'd be cool. I haven't played that game since 2009 or whenever that came out.
Gerda's offered to help, but I can't.
Okay, so we might be able to call somebody or maybe write a letter. I'm not sure. Do better, John. No, it's free stuff. How can I not? Hey, what's this? Clean sheets? The hell was that all about? Hey, Drolshenka, how's it going? It's good to see you. Oh, that's a cool emote. Is that your face in a teddy bear? What is that? Let's see, I'm trying to finish Assassin's Creed Odyssey first and do Spider-Man. Spider-Man was so good. Let's see. Plus, Gearbox just released a new DLC that's free for a limited time that bridges the gap between 2 and 3. I really want to play 3, but I was very disappointed to hear it's not going to be on Steam. At least not right away. So I'd have to get it on the Epic Store. Stupid Epic. Alright, let's see if we can call anybody. You missed some werewolf killing action, Drolshenka. After we got killed by the werewolf a few times. Yep, it's my face on a teddy bear. That's a cool emote. Let's see, it's better to get on PS4 anyways when you can play with me. It's hard to play a game at 60 frames per second. Or at 30 frames per second. And even then, if a PS4 game gets to 60 frames per second, I can play at 144 frames per second. And let me tell you, it does make a difference. But if I have to slum to play with you guys, I can do that. Especially because it's free.
I don't have time for that today.
Okay, so we're not writing anybody.
I don't have time for that today.
Let's see, to be fair, if I had a PC that could play it, I would. It's hard to go back, especially when you get used to keyboard and mouse controls. So much better. I know some people swear by a controller, but trust me, when you get good at a mouse, and it doesn't really take a lot of practice, you have much more fine-tuned controls.
Nice view of the Alps. There's nothing in the secret passage that could help me now. There's nothing in...
Okay, so I think we're done in the house. Yeah, I'm actually looking at doing some PC upgrades sometime soon, but AMD is about to release a bunch of new chips, so I want to see how those fare, and if it's better than what Intel has right now, I might use that for my next upgrade. But when I do that, I want to stream me doing a computer build. I'm actually going to upgrade my current computer, replace the motherboard, the CPU, memory, and probably get a new hard drive. Ew, AMD. I know, I typically like to go Intel, but AMD's last chipset wasn't like a big leap over the previous one, and it appears that AMD's new chips, if you're to believe what they're advertising, beat Intel in like every category. So I want to wait for reviews and actual like metrics to see if it's true. Let's see, I do like having a mouse and keyboard, but at the same time I just want to lay on a futon and play. See, that's the thing is, if you check out my man cave, I have my Xbox One, my PS4, my Switch, my PS3, and my Wii, and Xbox 360 all hooked up to like a video switching thing that goes on the TV. Plus I can pipe my computer to the TV. So if I want to sit back on the futon and play it on PC, I could use a PlayStation 4 controller, I could use an Xbox One controller, or I could even have a wireless keyboard and mouse and play it that way. Gotta have options. Let's see, and the Ryzen is looking pretty promising. Yeah, I'm curious to see how it does. Okay, so now where do we go? I think we need to go to the museums and look for those little hidey holes. Crap, do you guys remember those spots that they showed on the dream sequence? Let's see, Intel products are just so much more reliable in the long run. Even on the occasion when AMD chips slip ahead spec-wise for a gen, I'd still go Intel. It depends on how much of a gap it is. If it's pretty close, I'll probably stick with Intel, even if it's just a little bit better. But if there's like a significant gap, which it seems like there's going to be, because I guess these new AMD chips are using like new motherboards that have faster PCI slots. So it's not just the chip, it's going to be faster RAM connections, faster connections for your hard drives, and I think your video cards too. Like everything's just, the motherboards alone are just going to be better. But then if they release that, maybe Intel will tease when their new stuff is coming out. So bold of you to remember we assumed. I know, I don't remember. I might remember a couple spots. One of them was in that cave where there was that desk with like there was like a candle on there. And one of them was in the bedroom, I think, on the baseboards. And then I think the third one they said was going to be in like a heart. Like he said, place it with my heart. Let's see, usually when AMG manages to jump ahead, Intel steps up and smacks them down the next gen. Yep. It's always just like beep, 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 beep. Everybody trumping the other person. But for video cards, I have no interest in going Radeon. Which one was it? I think it was... I don't remember this one. I think it's this one. Yeah, competition's a very good thing. This is true. Oh, we have different music here now. I'm gonna save it. Okay. Where are the baseboards? Is it in here? How about this view? Oh, see, I think it's like right there. I think we need to wait for her to leave. Because after a few minutes, she goes and checks out a different room, and then we can check that baseboard, I think. Let's see, I think my current video card is Radeon, and it feels like it was outdated 3 months later. Oh no, my current video card is it's a NVIDIA GTX 1080, which is still really good. There's a 20 series now, which would be nice to have, and apparently it's actually a bit better for streaming too. I guess that the chip that they put on the 20 series is better at outputting video using the NVIDIA, what do they call it, encoder. But I don't know. For me, this seems to work great. I don't have any problem. The only thing I wish I could do is step up my bitrate for the stream. The only problem is, like, do you guys have quality options right now for the stream? Yeah, it looks like we do. So, like, right now, it would be fine for me to stream at a very high bitrate, because if you guys didn't have enough download speed, you could always turn it down. But I don't always get those options. Oh, looks like we can open it up even with her in the room. I thought I was gonna have to wait for her to leave.
I'll never get away with it while there's a guard in the room.
Oh, we do have to wait. Okay. Hey, I have an idea.
I don't think the guards would be sympathetic to my cause.
Why don't you leave? Maybe if I leave the room, she'll follow me. Let's see. Hell yeah, the 1080 is still boss. The 2080 is insane, but the 1080 is more than competitive. What I was impressed with was how expensive those new 20 series cards are. They're ridiculous. I was looking at the 2080 Ti, which would be a big jump up for me if I was playing on a 4K monitor, which I'm not. And that thing was like $1,200 or something ridiculous like that. Let's see, the new Intel and NVIDIA are doing nice. You can stream off the GPU instead of the CPU or vice versa, which I forget. Yeah, I like to stream off the GPU. That way it doesn't, oh, now I think she's gonna leave because we have an hourglass. If you stream off your GPU, it's not much of a hit on the performance of the game. Oh no, and then this douchebag comes in. Just kick her ass, it's much easier. Yeah, unfortunately we don't have the knife. Alright, so I'm gonna check out the other one. I think they cycle from room to room, so we just have to wait for that room to be empty. Let's see, my buddy just picked up one a few months ago because he damn near fell off a truck. Whoa. Where'd he get such a good deal? What's going on here? Yeah, don't be standing on that kid. Ah. That's a good distraction. You managed to get under $600. That's freaking amazing. Okay, now that she's... Oh, nope. That's still there. And when she's back. And she's here. There's a spot right there.
I'll never get away with it while there's a guard in the room. I don't think the guards would be sympathetic to my cause.
Let's see, I didn't ask because I can't afford it. Let's see, people who were streaming first-person shooters needed a streaming PC and a gaming PC. With the new Intel and NVIDIA, you just need one PC. There's still some benefits to having two PCs, but in general, you can get away with streaming with one PC without too much of a performance problem. Let's see, do you understand why we are looking at the opera pages? Why we are looking for the opera pages? I just remember for the opera specifically that they had written it like a secret opera. So it's got to have some kind of communication and backstory with Wagner and our werewolf buddy. So I'm imagining it has some more details about that. Let's see, fell off the truck pricing is what we used to refer getting something super cheap. Yeah, I know about that, Tajay. That's pretty cool. But sometimes people think fell off the truck pricing is like stealing it. I wish this person would leave. Oh wait, hold on. Now it's a dude. Wasn't that a guy a second ago? Or a woman? Oh no, it's this dude. Okay. Let's see, so now Grace is trying to arrange the Wagner Lost Opera because Ludwig and Wagner believed that that specific Lost Opera music combined with some crystals. Oh, I remember the crystals because they were talking about setting up that room. At the right opera hall triggers someone who is a werewolf to change to the wolf form. So they want to invite Von Glover. Oh, that's a good idea. Let's see, I wish I could build a PC. I miss gaming on the PC. Building a PC is a lot of fun. Okay, so maybe if we move around, they'll follow us. Okay, now if we go back to that room, are they still there? He's still here. God, there's so many guards now.
The Black Madonna from Altadine. Ludwig really had a connection with her.
There didn't used to be so many guards. Let's see, gonna need to do a budget gaming PC next time here. Heck yes. And actually, Drolshenka, I don't know if you're still there, but she's looking at building a new gaming PC very soon. If we do that, that would be cool to stream on the channel too.
I'll never get away.
Can I show them something to like, oh, can I smother them with a pillowcase?
I don't think the guards would be sympathetic to my cause.
I didn't even realize that she grabbed a pillowcase.
Fresh sheets. That was nice of Gerda.
What could we possibly do with sheets? You built your last PC? Yeah, I built my computer, I built my wife's computer, and I built the computer that I put in the arcade machine. The machine I put in the pinball was actually a computer I bought all put together already because it was like a really miniature computer. It's like about the size of a PS4. Let's see, the first time I was really nervous because of the hand tremor. Oh yeah. Honestly, I've done it a couple times and I'm still a little nervous when I do the chip and the heatsink because those are easy to screw up. Okay, so he's not here anymore.
According to Gabriel, Ludwig was arrested at that door. Well, he never did make it to the tower, so I guess I don't need to worry about what's up there.
So if we wait here, maybe the guard will come out here, and then we can move over there and check it out. Let's see, I actually had to replace the heatsink last year. I put liquid cooler on it. Oh, why did you have to replace your heatsink? Not leaving. Yeah, let me try leaving completely and coming back. Okay, now he's here. That room's occupied. That room's occupied.
I don't think the guards would be... That adjoining hallway might be useful.
Wait, what? So before we were able to look at this area and she could never do anything with it. Now she says something.
That adjoining hallway might be useful.
How so?
That adjoining...
How would a hallway be useful? Let's see, I need to refloat the sink on my laptop and I'm lazy and pulling this thing apart as a bitch. I would hate to pull apart a laptop. I've never had to do much work on a laptop. Let's see, the thermal paste was gone. Oh no, yeah, my thermal paste has held up. It's been about 4 years since I put this on there, maybe 5 years. My CPU is kind of old. I have a 4770K, so it's like 4 or 5 generations old. Ah, you found another part I got stuck in. Hey, how's it going, Shane? It's good to see you again. Yeah, you know, I just noticed that she says something different right here.
That adjoining hallway might be useful.
Before, she would never mention this. It would just give me the X, like you can't do anything. So there's something new, unique about this. Doing good. Oh, awesome. Let's see. Yeah, we blasted through Chapter 5. Chapter 5 was a lot of fun. Let's see. For towers, liquid is really the way to go anyways. Actually, in my opinion, so you can set it and forget it and never have to worry about any kind of leaks, which even the all-in-one coolers do leak from time to time. They look ugly as sin, so unfortunately I have a closed case so I don't have to worry about it, but Noctua fans and heat sinks are the way to go. They are the quietest fans you could possibly buy, but they look like amputee limbs color, like that weird beige skinish color. I don't know how to describe it. It looks weird, but man, are they quiet and cool. Let's see, you need a bottle of water and also a pigeon. Oh, okay. So there's some other stuff I need to find before coming here. That makes sense. Thank you, 6 o'clock. I was like, I would have been wandering around for a while before I found a way. So we could probably put something in that hallway to distract them, maybe. If only we had a cuckoo clock. Let's see. Liquid does have its own issues, this is true, but even the quietest fans are still louder. I don't know that I believe that, because even a liquid cooler, you have fans because you have your radiator. It's not like fanless and completely quiet. Let's see, I got a high airflow case because it was getting into triple digits. Holy cow. And then I put the Corsair liquid cooler. Alright. So let's check out this new place. We haven't actually been here at all. Although the pigeon we might find there. Yeah, if your PC was triple digits, that's an issue. Yeah, I think it would start throttling or shutting down at that point.
These all say Maria hat geholfen. Mary helped.
I will say though, liquid cooling makes the inside of your case look very sexy. So if you do have an open window and you're going for aesthetics, that's a good way to go.
Penitent offerings. A replica is made for the part of the body you wish to have healed. The replica is offered to the Lady of Outotting as a token of faith. I wonder if these penitent gifts do any good.
That's funny, I was just talking about fake limbs. Look at all these legs. Let's see, it had the fan on the back and 2 on the video card, and I barely hear any of them. That's awesome. Yeah, a big part of fans is actually just getting nice fans, because like, you want to make sure you get 100 and, I think it's 140 millimeter fans. They're a bit bigger than the 120. The bigger the fan is, the less it has to spin to create the same airflow. And then you also want to have a fan controller, whether it's on the motherboard or you have something you can control manually, and you can change the speeds of the fans. Because you don't need it cranked all the way when you're not doing some crazy gaming or overclocking and stuff.
I wonder if these penitent gifts do any good.
I don't know, why don't you grab one?
I wonder... I suppose the crosses are gifts from the cured, or are they another means of petitioning the lady?
Legs for days. Lots of legs. It's an interesting church.
I'd better wait till the service is over.
Let's see, none of my games are PC are crazy intensive. Yeah, especially Blizzard games. Blizzard games are very well known for running on pretty much anything.
These all say Maria hat geholfen.
Oh, we already read that.
Hello.
Is that a hello? You're just gonna nod at me, dude?
Grüß Gott. Is it possible to see Ludwig's heart urn? Das tut mir leid. Das Herz für Ludwig II. Von Bayern? Haben Sie das Herz? Das Herz.
What language does he speak?
Herz. Oh, no, not my heart. I'm not sick. Thanks.
Maybe he just... Oh, could be vow of silence, yeah? Maybe he only speaks Latin. What the heck is this? Spended?
Mary's water. It looks like they want a donation.
We have money. We're functioning adults. Get some of that water. Give me that. holy water? Will it destroy werewolves? That chanting's creeping me out. Sounds like
I better wait until the service is over.
It sounds like a cult. Let's see, you now have the water used to wash Jesus before he was entombed. The question is, though, how well would that water cool your CPU? Whoa, I'm getting all confused as to where this thing wraps around. It's hard to get my bearings the way these exits go. She won't go in there.
I'd better wait till the service is over.
Toss some Kool-Aid mix in that water and you're ready for summer. You will have a delicious treat and you'll be closer to God. What more could you want? I don't know. He might strike you down for putting Kool-Aid in there. Let's see. My PC idling is usually like 25, but with the summer it's idling at 33. That's still not bad at all for idling. Okay. So we had heard mention that we need a pigeon that we get with bread. Wait, wrong place. I meant to go to Rittersburg. So we need to find a bird. I would imagine this is the place. I can hear birds already. Because we need some kind of distraction for the guards. We used a cuckoo clock earlier. Maybe these guards need a real bird. Let's see, the pigeon was where I got worse stuck on this chapter. Luckily, where'd he go? 6 o'clock is in the channel. He's been letting me know when I miss something completely and I start going in the wrong direction. And he mentioned the pigeon, so at least I know I need something. Not telling me where it is, but...
The lilies died after all.
Aw. At least I know I need something. Probably not in the church. I can hear birds all over the place. Oh wait, there was the bird in here. Let's see, did Droll completely poof? I haven't heard from her in a while. She might be just lurking, or she might have taken off. I'm not sure. I mentioned her earlier and she didn't respond, so I assumed she was gone. Yeah, see, there's a bird right? Yeah. See, linked her hubby wanting something to make sure he saw it.
I can't reach the bird through the bars.
Through the bars? He's on... Isn't the bird on your side?
I can't reach the...
Oh, it is on the other side. That's weird. It looked like it was on my side before.
I can't...
Oh, we didn't look at the priest card. What is this thing?
If you have a special prayer to make or wish to place a penitence offering, I can lead you to the shrine.
Alright. Okay, so that... Where is that window? It's like right around here. I think if we go to one of these doors, we can see it. I forget which one it is. Is that it? No. Oh no, it's facing the church, so it should be on this side. Dang it, where do I see that window? Let's see, frack me, M20 release is in less than a month away. I need some money. What's M20?
The post office is closed.
Okay, so if I go here, I thought the window was down here somewhere, where the bird is.
Mayor Habermas probably has his hands
Magic
full
the
today.
Gathering. So this is like the physical card sets that you need to get? That's expensive. Alright, where the heck is that window? I feel like it should be like right there. Oh, on Arena. That's the newish online Magic game, right? Let's see. Pre-order is $50 for 50 packs and a promo, which is usually all I spend for real money on the sets. That's about the price of a game. That's not too awful. It could be a lot worse. Dang it.
Grace knocked.
Let's see, the Logitech G600 MMO mouse was the mouse I settled on. Mine's the G602, which is wireless. Actually, this is not the one I settled on. My mouse actually just broke. I'm using this as a backup until I can get it replaced. I had the 502, which I liked better. Rocking that 602. Do you have a 602 also? It's funny, my wireless receiver is like falling apart. That's in the computer right now. The plastic cap just came right off, and it got loose. I actually had to take a piece of paper, fold it up real tight, and shove it in there to give it a secure connection. Otherwise, Windows doesn't detect the mouse. Let's see, my internet keeps dying. Can I just lay down and die? We actually have to end it pretty soon here. I wanted to try to find where that bird was.
Post office is.
But I don't see the window anywhere. I could have sworn I clicked somewhere earlier and got like a better view, but I don't know how I did that. Maybe I'm crazy. But I'm not seeing any way to find that window. Let's see, I have to crash soon. Stupid work in the morning. I don't want to go. That's alright. We're ending it, so it'll be perfect time for everybody. So you don't need to find the other side of the window. Okay, good, 6 o'clock, because I am wasting my time. You mentioned something about bread. So I'm guessing we probably have to lure him through the bars with the bread, right? Let's see, I had a wireless headset that I got when I first got Thrawn because he kept pulling me the cords and breaking them. Oh no. And the headset was just horrible with being wireless. I don't have a wireless headset actually, mine's a wired one. I mentioned this a couple times before, but this one I freaking love is a Sennheiser. It's not a gaming headset. It's like a more of an audiophile headset, but these cushions, they're not like that pleather. It's like a velvety kind of material. Super comfortable. But my favorite thing is it has holes in the back, which makes the sound a little bit different. It's not as enclosed, and I can hear myself talk, which is great for streaming. I can tell how loud I am. Otherwise, you know when you plug your ears and you talk and it kind of sounds like you're underwater? That's sometimes when those noise-canceling headphones, that's what it feels like. What some people do is they plug into their microphone so they can hear themselves speak through the headset, but that's just weird to me. I'd rather hear myself naturally. Let's see. I meant just in regards to wireless stuff. I'd rather get wired. Yeah, me too. I do. This wireless mouse is actually really good, but I do prefer the wired one. I just have to wait for Logitech to tell me if they're going to fix it or not. Hopefully I haven't had it for too long. All right, let's go ahead and save this one last time. So we just got to remember, and I always try to watch the VODs before the next playthrough to kind of get my bearings. We need to find some bread to lure the bird, to distract the guards, to get the missing opera sheets. That's a hell of a puzzle. Holy crap. That's typical Sierra. Alrighty. Let's see here. Let me jump back to this. This one has the music. There we go. Classic video game dilemma. How did I just do that thing I need to do? That's the worst, is when you do something and you're not even sure how you did it. Thank you for the stream. Of course, Shane. I'm sorry you dropped in at the very end. But it's good to see you again, of course. And Let's see, today's Thursday, so the next scheduled stream is going to be Saturday. And Saturdays, because it's a weekend and whatnot, I usually do it earlier in the day, like at noon. So hopefully if you... Oh, you were looking a bit before that. Okay, nice. Very nice. Yeah, hopefully if you guys are free Saturday, we're actually going to wrap up this game. I imagine we could probably beat it in that last stream on Saturday. And depending on how much time it takes, maybe we could jump into the next game. I have a few ideas. I've been waiting for my throat to get better because I've just been congested and coughing all the time. It's not so bad today. So if it's better Saturday, if we finish the game early, or for the next stream, I kind of want to do a VR game. I'm excited to try that on stream. It'll be very interesting. But I didn't want to do it when I was sick because when I'm here in my setup, if I have to cough or clear my throat, I'm able to just mute the mic, do whatever I have to do, and it's not super awkward. But when I have a headset on, and I'm going to be like probably 4 feet away from the microphone so I don't accidentally whack it, it's kind of hard to mute it real quick so I can cough or sneeze or whatever I have to do. So it'll be much better when I'm healthy. Let's see, I'll be all yours on Saturday. Excellent. I can't wait. It's going to be cool. Let's see, I watched Toby do Beat Saber for like 2 minutes and then I ran off. Yeah, Beat Saber Shadow would not be a safe game for you to watch in VR, but the game I'm planning on playing is definitely going to be safe. It's not a whole bunch of flashing lights as far as I know. Let's see. My other option is going into the heat wave. Don't do that. Cool, so yeah, we'll finish this game up on Saturday at noon, so hopefully you guys can join then. It'll be fun. Let's see if anybody is online right now that we know. We can jump in and raid somebody. So how about you guys? Do you have any fun plans for this weekend? It's Father's Day on Sunday. I don't know if you guys are traveling or going anywhere for that. Maybe some of you are fathers, so you guys got stuff going on at your place. Let's see here. Let's see, going to watch Overwatch League and stay indoors. Honestly, with the heat that you have, Shadow, I don't blame you. You definitely need to stay indoors just to survive. Luckily, it's cooled down quite a bit today. It was only, what was it, like low 70s today? Is very comfortable. Oh, this is perfect. Okay. Speaking of which, we were talking about building computers a whole bunch on this stream. This other guy that we've rated before, his name's Kenshin Cloud. He's actually doing a PC build right now. Looks like he's upgrading his computer, and he's got a couple cool camera angles. So this will be fun to jump in and watch somebody build a computer, get some tips, and see where he succeeds and where he screws up, and take some notes. It's been a while since I built a computer. Let's see, I'm just going to hang out with my sister. We're going to be house-sitting for a friend. Oh, that should be chill. That should be nice. Hopefully they have some cool stuff to do in that house. Let's see, I'm going to be working at a jazz fest this week. That sounds like a lot of fun, Fallen Angel. Hopefully you got some free time, but hearing some good jazz music. I don't think I've ever heard live jazz music. That would be fun. One of my, I guess, goals of like bucket list places I want to visit is actually New Orleans. I really want to go there sometime, and just all the live jazz music and Creole food and that kind of stuff, that would be awesome. I heard it's really dirty there. Let's see. Technically, Kenshin is just hanging out while Russia does the work, but yeah, it's close enough. When I do that building stream, it's going to be me building it. My wife would not touch that with a 10-foot pole, so you'll actually watch me hopefully not break my computer. Luckily, all 3 computers I built have been perfect. One of them, the video card crapped out at one point, like after a couple years, but it wasn't anything I did, and they replaced it, so it was cool. Alright, so let's get this raid started. Say hi to Kenshin and check out his build. Let's see, yeah. There we go. Ooh, it says this channel is for mature audiences, so I guess when you're building a computer, there could be some cursing going on. Good to see you on Saturday. Good time zone, guys. Yes, good time zone, everybody. Thank you all for hanging out so much. See, we got Relentless and Tajay, Fallen Angel, Shadow, Shane, and I don't know if you're still there, but 6 o'clock, thank you so much for the help. And Linz, I haven't heard it from you for a while, but you were in here, so thank you guys so much for hanging out. I appreciate all your support. Just hanging out and playing games with me. This is a really cool game, and we're almost done with it. The finish line is this Saturday. All right, guys. So take care, and I will see you this weekend. Bye, guys.